So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are going to be doing another rebuild battle today. We're going against TKE. So he just started YouTube about a month ago with his first ever rebuild, and already I believe he's close to, if not already reached 700 subs. So huge shout out to him, man. It took me a while to hit my first even 500. So huge shout out to him. We're taking him on in a rebuild battle today, and I've watched a few of his videos. He's actually pretty good. So, I'm a little nervous about this one. And if you guys couldn't tell by the title and the thumbnail today, we're going to be doing a fantasy draft rebuild. 3 seasons, and the winner is whoever has the most 90 overalls at the end. If we tie, it kind of is what it is. I'll probably ask him before this, and if it's a tie, I'll probably put a straw poll for you guys to vote, in the description of this video. But yeah, so the unfortunate thing about this is it's not probably going to be exactly fair just because, I'm randomly selecting a team, and obviously, the fantasy draft is randomized anyways, so I'm never going to actually get to know what pick I have. So I'm a little bit nervous. So without further ado, let's go ahead and select a team. Make sure to go check out his video after you guys watch this one. And let me know who you think won. Let them know I sent you as well, but let's get into this one. So I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes and select a team. Again, it really doesn't matter. I have no idea what order any of the picks are in, so close my eyes and stop in 3, 2, and 1, and we end up using the Wizards. Again, it's literally just the uniforms and team name and conference. It doesn't matter anything else, because I don't actually know what pick we have. Could have the first pick, we could have the 30th pick. It's literally anywhere in between. So let's see how far it is until, oh my god. That's not ideal. That's not the way you want to start something like this off. Okay, I guess, my main objective, I also wish there was a feature in 2K that could let you sort by, youngest age and, highest overall. That would be really, really cool, but unfortunately, I guess it kind of does do that, because, 18, yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of does, but there's just so many. Actually, it totally does. That's just my bad. That's me being dumb. Ja Morant's probably going to be my pick here, just because the dude's a stud. Definitely the key to, fantasy draft rebuilds is drafting super young. So Ja Morant is going to be my pick there. I saw De'Aaron Fox went right after him. Probably could have, considered him. I think Clint Capella might be my next pick just because, again, it's a really cheap contract, and I know he's probably going to hit a 90 overall. Sabonis is also in that conversation. Jamal Murray's also pretty close, except he has a huge contract after this first year. So we're going to go ahead and take Clint Capella. I think it's a really solid pick. I mean, if you look at his contract, actually, you can't really see his contract right now, but 4 years, $66 million. What does that cap at? Almost $15 million a year. So Clint Capella is going to be my next pick right here. Oh, wow, Porzingis went one before that, too. That would have been a really nice pick. But now I think I'm going to, focus more on some young guys here. See what we can do. Jackson Hayes. RJ Barrett does get pretty high of an overall. Definitely probably going to consider him until we get into the 20-year-olds. Troy Brown Jr. is here. He's probably not going to even get close to touching a 90. So, again, championships don't really matter. They're obviously, cool to have, cool to get. Lonzo's here. Not another bad option. It would probably be strictly for trade value. Let's go maybe hit some 22-year-olds, see what we got here once we, sort through all these guys here. Come on now. How many 21-year-olds play in the NBA? Good Lord. All right. Oh, it's like DiVincenzo, Pascal Bryant. All right. It's not like the best players, in the world right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I'm probably just going to take one of the best available. And Jusuf Nurkic might be that guy just because his contract is so easy to trade. Same with Jared Allen, but he is unfortunately still on the rookie deal. So if you're trying to match big contracts, he's probably not the guy to go with. I think Jusuf Nurkic is going to be my pick right now. And again, he probably won't even ever play a game for us. He's probably going to get traded immediately, just kind of how I envision it. And then probably, let's see, is Lonzo still here? If not, RJ Barrett, I'll probably take. Actually, no, RJ Barrett definitely has higher trade value. RJ Barrett's going to be the next pick here. So, again, we're probably not going to be good for a little while, and I'm actually totally okay with that because I definitely think, once we get into this and once we actually start rebuilding, it's going to be a lot. Obviously, things are going to flow a lot better. So, probably my final pick here, and then I'm just going to let the CPU pick the rest. It's not really that important to me, to be totally honest. I think Serge Ibaka might be the guy, unless there's anybody here. Ooh, Kobe White actually probably has really good trade value. Let me make sure there's nobody a little bit better here. Gary Trent Jr. So Lonzo did go. It looks like I don't think Lonzo's 21. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, he's not. Okay. I'm stuck between Kobe White. I'm gonna take Kobe White. That's gonna be my final pick, and I will see you guys, with the rest of the team. So I tend to like to show these. If you guys are ever wondering what draft class I use, it's these top 3 right here by Jack Move 916. They're pretty much the best draft classes I've actually, seen in a long time in 2K. So those are the ones we use. Let's take a look at this roster right now. Capella, Morant, Nurkic. They took Otto Porter from me. RJ Barrett was obviously, and Kobe White were my picks. Oh, God, they took the walking lesbian, Kyle Kuzma. That's going to be a tough one. Bryn Forbes, Gerald Green, Jerebko, Parsons, Chimsy Metu, Ty Jerome, Edmund Summer. So we actually have a really decently young team, Parsons being 30. Besides, these 3, the rest of this team is, relatively still pretty young. So I'm definitely excited to see what we can do here. We're probably not going to be great in the first year, which I actually don't mind. If we can actually end up, maybe being not so good, I think that would probably kind of benefit us a little bit more. So let's go ahead and take a look at, what positions we do need. RJ Barrett will start at shooting guard, John Morant at point guard, and I know RJ Barrett goes up at small forward, and I know Kyle Kuzma goes up at small forward as well. I'm just having them there for now in those positions just because I think they can definitely, start there for at least 1 year. So Nurkic honestly might just be my backup for a year, and I actually might just leave him. I don't really see an issue because he's on a multi-year contract, and this rotation, is kind of fine for now. I don't think Jerebko will probably play too much, except for the fact that Kuzma is my backup point guard, so that's a little bit tough because our highest overall is our 6th man off the bench, which is also a little bit tough. So maybe actually we'll go 10-man rotation. So I think Nurkic's going to play like 22 a night. Forbes going to play around 15. Gerald Green going to play like 12. We'll go 12 here as well. Actually, no, I'm going to swap these two. Kobe White's going to play like 14, 12 here. And then 10 here to Jonas Jerebko to round out that rotation. 24 minutes left to play with. We're going to go like 33 here. Kuzma can actually get like 32. Gotta be nice to Kyle Kuzma today just because, it kind of is his rebuild. 36 there, and then we'll give a 34 to RJ Barrett. So, I was going to plan on making a lot of trades, and I actually kind of happy that I don't really need to because we might not have the best record in the world, which means we might actually get a good pick. Oh, God, do we have our first round pick? Oh, thank God we did. I forgot to reset teams' picks. I always do that. It's my bad. It doesn't look like we really have anybody else's pick, besides second round picks, which, again, don't really matter too much. So we're all set in our aspect. Other teams might get screwed, but honestly, I'm fine with that. So people like to tend to see, what every team looks like. So feel free to pause pretty much at any point during this if you can. I know I'm going fast, but again, I'm not going to sit here and discuss every team for 20 minutes. So yeah, again, I'm super excited about this. I'm hoping I can get a lot of 90 overalls. TK is actually a pretty good rebuilder. As I mentioned, I watched a couple of his videos, so you guys definitely should go toss him a sub as well. But yeah, our rotation is all set for your number one. Definitely hoping John Morant can turn into an absolute stud for us. Prayers up for RJ Barrett. I definitely need him too. Porter's probably going to be gone. I'll play here for 1 year. He's actually returning to his old team. Kind of funny. Kyle Kuzma, Clint Capella, Yusuf Nurkic, Bryn Forbes, Kobe White, Gerald Green, and then Jonas Jerebko. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. It hit me. Kobe White's going to the G League. That's smart. That's definitely smart. All right, 25 here because Kobe White's overall is going to fly up when I do this. That's so much smarter. And I will give one more to I'll just play 36 because they're both young. So we'll see how that can do. I'm actually really happy. I realized that. I probably should have realized that before because Kobe White is only a 76 overall, and his overall is going to skyrocket after this. So super pumped to see how this team can do, and I will see you guys at the end of the first year. Was not a very good first season, and actually I'm really happy with that. 23 wins, pretty much solidifies us on what I'm hoping is a top 3 pick. You kind of expect it to because typically in these fantasy draft rebuilds, the teams tend to kind of even out, and the records are all decently similar. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Also, it's most 90s at the end of the video. I'm sure all of you watching this have at least seen me do one of these before, so hoping you know that, but if not, just to clarify that. John Morant does win Rookie of the Year for us, 24.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1 steal, 55% from the field, 83% from free throw, and almost 40% from 3. Not a bad Rookie Year. Boogie, 6th man of the year, is in Denver. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year, is in Phoenix. That's gross. Luka's most improved. Greg Popovich, Coach of the Year. Yeah, Greg Popovich knows how to, use some foreign players. Sometimes think that's been pretty proven. League standings on the year. This is kind of the moment of truth. What pick are we projected? Number 1. I tend not to get too lucky in these, so will I actually end up with number 1? Probably not, but we'll see. Not a bad year from pretty much everybody all around. I mean, again, Nurkic scored more points. Capella had more boards. I think I would still take Capella's, overall as a player, I think I would. I don't know about in real life, but in the game. Also, it should be clear, unless I say it's in real life, I'm talking about the video game. A lot of people don't, take that too seriously. Points per game, well, boy. 4th worst in the league. Defensively, we let up the most points per game, and our differential was literally the worst. So, oh boy, let's get into the offseason. So I believe the Spurs had the best record anyways, and they do go on to win the finals. Luka Doncic is your finals MVP as the Spurs beat the Celtics in 6 games. So, yeah, it is time for this offseason. Obviously, need it to be a big one. Draft lottery, this is a huge moment for us right here. Let's see what we end up with. I'm just going to skip it because I hate sitting through it. It takes forever. And oh my God, we fall to 3. All right, it could have been worse. We could have probably fallen to 4 or 5. That would have really sucked. So 3 is not the end of the world. And again, I don't know if I'm keeping the pick. I don't know if I'm trading the pick. It's still up for interpretation, obviously. Scott Brooks, low-key has 2 B+ ratings. Did not even think his ratings would be that high. Chris Green, unfortunately, is going to be let go. Caleb Montgomery's fine. Actually pretty good, too. I did not think the Wizards would be given this good of a staff here in 2K. I actually don't really know much about the Wizards staff in real life, so maybe they're good. If somebody wants to let me know in the comment section, I would, of course, appreciate it. Yo! Who is Justin Powell? And what's he doing with my man Randy? Randy Martin is typically always only the only A trainer. And Justin Powell just coming in. 2K, update the game. Or did 2K update my league? That would be kind of crazy. Not a chance. All right, let's head up to the draft right now. See what we're working with. Obviously, it's the 3rd overall pick. We also have 22 in round number 2. Kobe White's already up to an 82, so that's really cool to see. So I think I might try to pull off a really big trade right now with Jusuf Nurkic, Kobe White, and pick number 3. Let's see how we do. Oh! Okay, I really did not think that was going to go through. But we just traded for Jayson Tatum. We just made a trade for Jayson Tatum. Hopefully, I clip in like 3 seconds before so you guys know I didn't trade override. But yeah, we just traded for Jayson Tatum. It was Jusuf Nurkic, Kobe White, a lot of first-round picks. But we still have pick 3. I didn't even throw that in the trade. So Jayson Tatum, welcome to the Washington Wizards. Wow, I did not think that was going to happen. Okay, that's huge. That's really, really huge. I think without a doubt now, I think RJ Barrett's going to slide up to small forward. His overall does jump up. We still do have the 3rd overall pick, so I'm probably going to draft somebody there. I'll actually just stick with you guys right now. I cannot believe that we were just able, and I traded my 2nd round pick, correct? Yes, I did. I cannot believe that Jayson Tatum honestly just got there without even trading the 3rd overall pick, which is crazy. Edwards and Cole Anthony, I got to do it just because I know he's going to get, like I get him so much, but I know he's going to get to a 90. So James Wiseman, welcome to the team. I honestly might trade Clint Capella now. Like there's so much we can do, and I know Wiseman can get to that 90. If he doesn't, that might suck. Otto Porter's on this team. I obviously don't really want that, and we have no qualifying offers here. So, wow, we just made a lot of moves. I'm going to make one more here. So, before we make any more big moves, we're just going to get cheesy and trade, you know, all these scrubs off our bench for first-round picks, because I actually just did trade a decent amount of first-round picks for Jayson Tatum. And obviously, totally worth it, but I need to, you know, kind of restock on first-round picks. And obviously, you know, it's going to be kind of hard to get the most 90s if, you know, I don't have any picks to trade for anybody. So we'll do Metu, and then I actually might keep Drebko. I'm not positive on that one yet what I want to do. I'm also thinking about potentially just keeping James Wiseman and moving him to power forward. I'm actually kind of interested. What does his overall do if he goes to power forward? He actually jumps up 4 overall. So never mind. He's going to be our starting power forward. All right, so we're at a pretty good spot right now. I think Tatum's going to go to small forward. That kind of settles that. He's at 92, and then I am just going to move RJ Barrett back to shooting guard. Where I mean, again, I don't know if he'll get to that 90, but we will see. Otto Porter is honestly still on this team. So is Kyle Kuzma. You know, I could just kind of say screw it right now, and see. See, that's where I get a little touchy because like I could package a trade with Kuzma and RJ Barrett and maybe get another 90. We'll see. All right, I'm going to figure out something. Let's see what we can do. So this is going to be the trade I'm trying to work out. Otto Porter, Kyle Kuzma, and a first for Bradley Beal. I don't want to give up a ton here because, like, then again, if this doesn't work out and maybe I try to trade for one more, like, decently good overall shooting guard that I know is going to get to a 90. If I don't do that and I just trade Otto Porter, maybe I can sign somebody kind of big in free agency. So I'd be willing to give you maybe one more first. I'm not giving you 4 first. This is going to be it. They're not going to do it. Maybe one more shooting guard I would consider, like probably Donovan Mitchell, just because again, if this trade is anyway, do they have the cap space for this? They actually kind of do. If I can pull this off, oh, now they can't afford it, obviously. Obviously, they can't afford it. Damn. I'll give you Drebko, too. All right, maybe that'll help a little bit. And I'll give you 3 first-round picks and a second. I'm not giving you 4. Do I give him 4? The only reason I would give them 4 is because Donovan Mitchell's on a cheaper contract and it still lets me go into free agency and sign somebody. That's the only reason I would do it versus Bradley Beal. They still don't even want to do it. Okay, that one's not happening. Is there any other like really cheap shooting guard here that I know is going to get? Ooh, De'Aaron Fox, like low key. Is he in the final year of his deal? He is. All right, do they have like the cap space for it if I do Otto Porter and Kyle Kuzma? They do have the cap space. Okay, I think I can get this to go through. And I know De'Aaron Fox, what, 6'1"? Oh, he's actually 6'3". I did not know that. I would not mind playing him at shooting guard. In a second? Come on, let this go through. I'll do one more first. I'll do one more just because, again, the contract. I agreed to that. That was a lot. That's definitely a lot. That one might sting, but I think where it's going to honestly give us probably how many confirmed? Oh, yeah, he only goes up by 0.1 points. All right. I think he's probably a better pure point guard, but I see a lot of similarities in John Morant and De'Aaron Fox. So Barrett will come off the bench. I'm still going to send him to untapped potential. Once Fox hits that 90, I'm definitely going to start RJ Barrett probably in the 3rd and final year. And keep in mind, we still also probably have some cap. Oh, my God. There's no way, right? Like I could ever do that. If I were to sign Anthony Davis here, it would be with a no trade clause so I could trade him. I don't think he's going to accept this one. I'm going to close my eyes before I see if he's going to accept this. So you guys know right now. I don't know if Anthony Davis is going to accept it. My guess is going to be no. Yeah, no, it's not, he's not accepting that one. Okay, maybe if I gave him the no trade clause, he probably would have considered it. I think not a bad backup option is DeMar DeRozan, though, and then probably throw him in a trade. And if we don't get him, probably an Andre Drummond. So hopefully we get one of the three. If we get none of them, that would, suck a lot. We are going to go ahead and get DeMar DeRozan, which is going to... Oh, Bryn Forbes actually low-key. I kind of want to keep him. So we're going to get DeMar DeRozan. Anthony Davis goes to the Raptors, but... He's also going to be traded pretty much immediately. Again, maybe for some really young guys that, again, I think could possibly get maybe towards a 90 overall. I would also wouldn't mind bringing back Bryn Forbes. $30 million is a decent chunk of change, but it's not too bad. So, DeRozan. If I trade, let's see what my trade offers are. If I were to just put up DeMar DeRozan right now, what are my trade offers? Who's going to get close to a 90? Probably Chris Middleton. But I think, DeMar does regress a lot in this game. D'Angelo Russell. Okay. Devin Booker. I'm getting a lot of trades that I like. Rudy Gobert as well. All right. I'm taking either Devin Booker or D'Angelo Russell. I think it's going to be Devin Booker. So Devin Booker and Eli Okobo or Ellie, I don't really know which one it is, for DeMar DeRozan and Jonas Jerebko. That's going to be the trade we make. Devin Booker is going to start. It's going to be a very similar situation. And then this kind of does maybe let me move RJ Barrett now because I know De'Aaron Fox is definitely going to get to that 90 overall. Maybe if I package RJ Barrett and Bryn Forbes, I can maybe get one more 90. Let's see what we can do. So the only person I think has any legitimate chance of hitting a 90 overall here is CJ McCollum. Like if you go through these, like maybe Vucevic. I've seen Porter Jr. do it. I don't think really anybody else here is going to. Maybe Zach LaVine, but it's like I think I would probably take the better player here in CJ McCollum. We also get Kendrick Nunn. We're going to be pulling off this trade. We have a lot of guards. We have a lot of shooting guards here. So I think probably going to be moving De'Aaron Fox back to backup point guard. I still think he'll develop super nicely for me. So we're kind of on pace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 90 overalls at the moment. Kendrick Nunn is going to get traded for a backup power forward or center, and then we're just going to sign whichever one we don't get. Wow, that escalated pretty quickly, like really quickly. Let's see, Luke Cornett for Kendrick Nunn. I can't like morally do that. Can I just have like a good center? Please. Where is what's his name? Robert Williams. Last name Williams. How many players in the NBA probably have the last name Williams? Oh, it's only 12. Robert Williams. Can I give you Kendrick Nunn for him? Come on. Oh, come on. What are you? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Robert Williams, welcome to the team. Okay. So that is cool. I'm either going to sign up a center or power forward, whichever one I can get, just because Robert Williams can play either. Marvin Williams. I'll take Myers Leonard. So we're going to sign Myers Leonard. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 of the rotation. So this is a rotation I am going with. It's definitely an interesting rotation, and I'm only doing it, because I got to get all these guys to 90s, and I don't know. There's a couple I'm a little tentative on right now. Morant and Booker are obviously there. Same with Tatum. Capella's going to get there really easily. Wiseman, I'm a little nervous about. It's not really my starting lineup. It's more De'Aaron Fox, who I think should, and CJ McCollum. So we obviously have another year after this. So CJ McCollum's the guy I'm really nervous about. Might look to trade him, depending how he does, obviously. I mean, let's see. 19 points per game. It's not terrible. He's obviously, our 7th man now. He's still playing 25 minutes, though. He's basically a 6th man. So yeah, that is it. Robert Williams, Myers Leonard in here as well. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. And what a bounce back year, to say the least. Luka Doncic, back-to-back MVPs. We go 67-15. You'll see it right there in a second. There you go. I'm very happy with this team. I'm hoping the progression went super well. It's really all I care about. Wiseman won Rookie of the Year. He's up to an 85 overall. Okay, a little bit nervous. Might be a close one at the deadline next year. Michael Carter-Williams, 6th man. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. Herder, most improved. Scott Brooks does win Coach of the Year for us. So, again, if I can get a championship, that'd be super cool. Obviously, I will hop in and get some gameplay if we do get there. But we went from worst to first, basically. So, I guess that's cool. You can call this a worst to first challenge if you want. I should probably do one of those pretty soon. Devin Booker, Jayson Tatum, Ja Morant, James Wiseman. CJ McCollum's up to an 88. No longer that worried about him. Capella's still an 88. De'Aaron Fox, 89. So here's the thing. I can move Capella to power forward. I know for a fact he'll get to a 90. De'Aaron Fox, 1 point definitely will happen. CJ McCollum probably will get 2 points. I'm hoping. Now I'm kind of nervous about Wiseman and Wiseman only because the rest of this team is obviously already all set. But first and foremost, we got to get through the playoffs. Chicago Bulls here in the first round. John Wall, Alec Burks. A lot of you guys were commenting something about Alec Burks in my last video. Or not my last video. My video was 6 rings, and I didn't understand it. Somebody could explain that to me. It'd be great. LeBron, that's not to be skipped. Oh, LeBron wearing number 9, I don't love. Did he didn't wear number 9 for Team USA. Who wore number 9 for Team USA? Was it D Wade or Kobe? One of the two, I feel like, no, it wasn't Kobe. It must have been D Wade, or maybe it was LeBron. I don't know. Somebody wore number 9 for Team USA, and I just remember it vividly. Thad Young and Nikola Vucevic. That's a really, really solid 8 seed. LeBron's not an 8 seed too often in his career. So let's see if we can get this one done here in the first round. Obviously, I think our team probably overall is better. They obviously have the best player, but we're up 3-0 right now, and we do end up winning in, there we go, 5 games. Charlotte here, round number 2, Eastern Conference semifinals. We take a look at their squad: Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Richardson, Isaac Morris, Nikola Jokic. So Nikola Jokic, obviously the best player. It's a really spread out team, really good overall depth team as well. Toronto and Orlando there in the bottom of the East. So let's see if we can get it done. 3-0, and we sweep them, so that's cool. Eastern Conference Finals time. We do have the Toronto Raptors: Ricky Rubio, Jaylen Brown, Miles Bridges, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. That is an insane front court right there. It's San Antonio and Utah over there in the West. Oh boy, here we go. No, don't do this to me. 2-2, 3-2. Okay, well, we lost the first 2, and then we went on to win 4 straight. Don't see that one a ton. The defending champion San Antonio Spurs right now with back-to-back regular season MVP: Jamal Murray, Luka Doncic, Ferdinand Korkmaz. Oh my God. Wow, they must have signed Hassan Whiteside in the offseason. I'm going to check where he played last year. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yes, they did. He played in Orlando last year, and they must have had cap space because this is a relatively cheap team because rookie deal. Yeah, so they must have had cap space. So let's see if we can get this one done. I don't really know how I feel about Mitchell Robinson playing power forward. Then again, I kind of do have a 7-footer at power forward as well, so I can't really judge. We're down 3-2, and we lose in 6. That one's tough. Let's head into the offseason, though. Again, championships are not that important here. I'm really, mainly focusing on, obviously how many 90 overalls I can get. I don't think we have any picks, so I kind of just skipped over that. I'll take Eldon Stewart, and you're still an A. Good, because I need those 3 untapped potential. So let's head up to the NBA draft now. Let me just double check and make sure I don't have any picks. If I do, yeah, I was just going to trade them for future picks. Wiseman an 85, man. It makes me like a little bit weirdly nervous, and I don't love it. If he's like an 88 at the start of next year, I might risk it. If not, we'll see Morant and Williams. Because if not, I feel like I can definitely get a 90 overall power forward for him. So 2 huge free agents here in Jayson Tatum, De'Aaron Fox. This is where, the game being all glitchy and stuff is going to kind of come into my favor because, I'm going to go ahead and just give them like a max offer right now, and it's going to turn into a qualifying offer. So that's cool. Other than that, De'Aaron Fox, I'm going to do the exact same thing for max contract. Hopefully he accepts it. Yeah, he's going to. Okay, so we're going to sign them both back. Let's say, I thought it said Devontae Graham for some reason. God, that would have been. I was like, did I have Devontae Graham? Didn't even realize it. But yeah, we're going to be bringing back Tatum and De'Aaron Fox right now. Obviously, they both, are going to get their qualifying offer, which Tatum's only $3 million, which is crazy. De'Aaron Fox is closer to 10. And they are officially both back in Washington with us. So, Washington, D.C. All right, so De'Aaron Fox is an 89 overall. I think he'll definitely be there. C.J. McCollum, again, I'm nervous about. And then James Wiseman, I'm really nervous about. So, if I can find a guaranteed 90 for C.J. McCollum right now, I'm obviously going to do it. He only has, he has 4-star in trade value, and these are the offers I'm getting. D'Angelo Russell is like a guaranteed 90 at shooting guard. So, I'm probably just going to take that. Jaylen Brown is another valid option, but it's better to play it safe than sorry. I probably could go ahead and let him develop, and he probably would hit, a 90 pretty much no problem. But, D'Angelo Russell's already there. So, now here comes the big one, James Wiseman. If I'm going to trade James Wiseman, it's probably going to be attached to Robert Williams. I think I'll get a little bit more value. So, like, who? Yo. Shea? What would my lineup be then? Because I know Shea's going to hit a 90. I might have to do that. All right. Ooh, Mitchell Robinson as well. You know what? I'm just going to do Mitchell Robinson because it fits the position as well. So Mitchell Robinson. We're also acquiring Larry Nance Jr. So I apologize for those of you who wanted to see me use James Wiseman. Unfortunately, Mitchell Robinson's a 93. Capella's a 91. 6'10", 7 foot. I'll just move Capella. I guess their mid-range shot, I guess it's a little bit better on Mitchell Robinson, but it's not that big of a deal. So he only needs to go up 1 overall. I think he can definitely do that. I'm just going to let the game sign people for me because we already have, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. So the game needs to sign 1 person for me. It doesn't matter who it is. And I will see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. 3rd and final season, and, everybody's basically developed up to a 90. Ja Morant, Devin Booker, Jayson Tatum, Clint Capella, and Mitchell Robinson. Bench looks like this: De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, Larry Nance Jr., and then C.J. Miles playing 10 minutes a night. I don't really even care. So De'Aaron Fox is playing 28 minutes. Obviously, I'm hoping he can get up to a 90. If at the trade deadline he's not for some reason, and I move him to shooting guard and he doesn't go up to a 90, then I will go ahead and probably make a trade. But for now, we're fine. And I will see you guys at the end of the third and final year. Season number 3 has come to a close, and 74-8 is our record. I don't really care about the record, to be honest. I'm a lot more nervous about De'Aaron Fox's overall. Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards. Did he hit a 90? There's no way. Okay, he's an 87. Giannis, even the player of the year as well. Anthony Edwards, most improved as well. Scott Brooks, coach of the year for, I believe, the second year in a row. So we're obviously a 1 seed with a 74-win record. I'm really nervous right now. Player stats. Booker, actually, I guess I can check it right now. He's 91. So I think that's 7 confirmed. I mean, I'll wait till after, the playoffs just to make sure. Points per game, we were first. Defensively, we were first. Best differential. So let's see if we can get a championship in here. Kyle Lowry, Jordan Clarkson, Kevin Durant, Bol Mo Bamba. I don't know how in the world to, in the first round for back-to-back years, I've had to face LeBron and Kevin Durant. Just doesn't quite seem too accurate, but then again, there's nothing, really real about this video. We're up 3-1 right now, and we do go on to win 5. That's cool. That's perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Eastern Conference semis, we got the Toronto Raptors, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo, obviously an insane front court. But we also have a pretty insane front court with Clint Capella and Mitchell Robinson, if I do say so myself. We're up 2-0 right now. Actually, what I want to do, sorry, I know who did I trade Mitchell Robinson to? Or not Mitchell Robinson, James Wiseman. I want to see his overall. Damn, I don't know where I traded him. I'm trying to, it's a fantasy draft rebuild, so obviously it's going to be kind of hard to tell. I just want to check what his overall is and just see, kind of how he's doing if he hit that 90. Because if not, I'm going to be kind of happy. If he did, I'm going to be a little mad. Not pissed. Of course he did. Okay, of course he did. So I didn't even really have to make that trade, but who knows? It doesn't really matter. It's not that important. Boston Celtics here. Eastern Conference Finals, Beverly, Kawhi. Oh, my God. That's scary. Over there in the West, it's San Antonio, obviously, and Houston. Let's see if we can get to the NBA Finals. Once again, we do. And, wow, the Houston Rockets actually swept the San Antonio Spurs. Brad Wanamaker, Norman Powell, Michael Porter. Seriously? It's a good team. I don't know if they're as good as us, so it might look like we're going to be getting some gameplay here today, boys. We're up 3-0 right now. We're obviously heading to Houston right now for Game 4, trying to sweep them. A little bit of back and forth action. Maybe you guys will actually get some enjoyable gameplay, and yeah, I'll see you guys in there. Really hoping I remember to edit that gameplay out. It wasn't good. I don't think anybody wants to see it, to be honest. So let's go ahead and simulate the final couple games here. Hopefully, yeah. Ja Morant is your Finals MVP. Now for the moment of truth. How many 90 overalls did we end up with? I'm hoping it's 7. I don't think anybody's going to regress after winning a championship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 90 overalls, baby. Let's go. Plus an 82. So that is it. If you guys enjoyed, and can let me know down below in the comment section, it'd be great. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. I do have another rebuild battle coming out in should be 2 days. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that as well. If you guys want to guess who that one's going against, feel free to let me know. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. As I mentioned, go check out TKA's video. It's in the description as well. Wow, that was a rush. Very happy we got it done. I'll see you guys all in the next one.